Hello, my name is Warrior3456. Today we're opening a Venusaur EX and Blastoise EX Premium Collection box. We'll take a look at the promos and then we will take a look at the packs. So this is a pretty cool box. You get 10 booster packs, which is already a decent deal. And if I can manage to get this open, I can show you them. Okay, I'll just pick it up. And there we go. Okay. No problem there. I will sit this down so I can nab the code card for myself and toss the plastic inserts across the room so I get to clean them up later, which is definitely the goal. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And here we go. So we got our two promos. We have Venusaur and Blastoise EX with the Stellar Crown logo. Technically, I think this is supposed to be classified as a Stellar Crown box, but in reality, I think it's actually a little bit of Surging Sparks. I believe it's half and half. Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks, and here's the Jumbo Venusaur EX, which does look pretty cool. And then we will go ahead and move right on along here to our packs. So we got 5 of Surging Sparks, which I guess we'll do first, and then we have Stellar Crown. So if I remember right, the pull rates weren't very good in Surging Sparks, and they were kind of just meh in Stellar Crown, so who knows? We're bound to pull something decent. I know these boxes, I don't know, I think it's luck-based, but sometimes I feel like they put a little bit better stuff in there. And there we go. Let me see if I can just adjust that a little bit. There we go. And I guess we'll start off with Pikachu Surging Sparks pack and see what we managed to pull here. Hopefully something halfway decent. That would be nice. Some EXs, some illustration rares. If I'm lucky, a secret rare, and that opened extremely easily. I hope it's not resealed. That could explain why it was $70, but we will go ahead and see what we get here. Okay, we start this one off with a Steel Energy and a blurry-ass camera. There we go. We move on to Rellor, Graplocked. We have Dino. We have Drazna, Passo Berry. We have Vivillon, Indeedee. We have Dedenne, Annihilate, and Gouging Fire on the end as a regular foil. And let's see, are any of these properly sealed? I don't know, that would be nice, wouldn't it, if I didn't get ripped off. And let's see what we managed to pull here. And yep, there's another one with like 0 glue, so not looking too good. Maybe we'll pull something and change my mind, I don't know. But we start off with a Grass Energy. We have Bouffalant, Feebas. We have Crocolore, Tandemaus, Ceruledge, Chill Teaser Toy. We have Fluttermane, Swablu, Dragon Elixir, Coffafregus on the end. Okay, unfortunately not so good so far. 2 packs in. Who knows, maybe we'll get something halfway decent. I don't know, the packs themselves look... Okay, this one's got actual glue. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, there's a chance somebody just resealed partially the box, which would be nice. Okay, we start this bad boy off with a Fighting Energy. We have Zebstrika, Muril, Rellor, Graplocked, Jasmine's Gaze, Registeel. We have Esparfa. We have Magneton, Graplocked, and on the end we have Slacking EX. Okay, I'll take it. That's nice. We get a decent card there. Satisfied with that. Nice EX. I believe I may already have this one. I'm not entirely sure, but it's still cool to pull. We actually got something out of Surging Sparks. Let's see if these next packs are just as good. And there we go. Okay, this feels like the one that's not resealed. And let's see what we get here. Okay, we start this bad boy off with a Dark Energy, and we move on to Sigilyph. We have Duraludon, Sizzlipede, Yamask, Babiri Berry, Exeggutor, Iron Bundle, Wattrel, Graplocked, and we have Skeledirge on the end as a holo. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for, so we're going to keep on going here and move right along to our final pack of Surging Sparks, which had absolutely zero glue on it, so let's see what we managed to pull. Okay, we got a Fire Energy this time, followed up with Zangoose. Sorry if you can hear my schizophrenic mother in the background. We have Oricorio, Scatterbug, Wattrel, Azumarill, Gravity Mountain, Exeggutor, Blitzel, Registeel, and on the end we have a Full Art Scovillain EX. Okay, I'll take it. And this was out of one of the packs. Okay, maybe they just didn't have glue on them like a factory error. I don't know. Either way, very nice. I'm happy with that. We got 2 decent cards out of Surging Sparks. And I have no clue what this is worth, but it's still cool. It's not an illustration rare, it's just a full art, but it's still cool. And we got 5 more packs of Stellar Crown to crack open here, so let's see what we get. And here we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and just give it a nice little opening here, and we'll see what we get. We start off a Fire Energy. We move on to Joltik. We have Toadschool, Chinchou. We have Yamask, Swalot. We have Papaya Berry, Mienshao, Rapidash. We have Illustration Rare Bulbasaur. That is awesome. I'm happy to have pulled that. And a Holo Ledian on the end. Not very good, but we did get a really cool Bulbasaur. I'm satisfied with that. Looks like Bulbasaur and some Pidgeys made friends. I don't know, must be somebody's pet instead of a trainer's Pokemon, but it still looks really cool. I'm satisfied with that. That is really cool. And we'll go ahead and move right along here to our next pack. And who knows? Maybe I just got bad luck on Surging Sparks. Who knows? And we will go ahead and see. We got a Steel Energy this time, followed up with Applin. We have Crabrawler, Wooloo, Salandit, Togedemaru, Veluza, Tornadus. We have Mienshao, Bombirdier, and we have a Holo Archaldon on the end, which it's not what we're looking for, so we will go ahead and move right along. And unfortunately, regular Holos aren't worth anything since the 90s ended, so, well, I think they were up until, like, I don't know, maybe around, like, the Black and White era. I don't know. They kind of lost their value at one point. So we start off with a Fighting Energy. We have Froakie, followed up with Lediba. We have Fan Rotom, Mienfoo. We have Koraidon, Toadscruel, Gravity Gemstone, Eevee. We have an Illustration Rare Lileep. Okay, that is awesome. I actually like Lileep. That's a pretty cool Pokemon. And on the end, we have a Holo Zorora, which unfortunately is not worth anything, but we did get this epic Illustration Rare, so I'm happy to have pulled that. That is very cool. It's not a very good Pokemon, but it's a cool card. And it's a fossil Pokemon, I believe from Gen 3. Yeah, I think it's Gen 3, and we'll go ahead and move on here to our next pack. We got one left after this, so let's see. Okay, we start this bad boy off with a Dark Energy. We move on to a Slowpoke, Froakie, Lediba, Fanrotom, Electivire, Jirachi. We have Lapras, Raging Bolt. That's a cool foil pattern. Oka Berry, and we have Lucario EX. Okay, nice. Not bad at all. Alright, we got a nice EX card, and I'm happy. They're not really worth very much, but they're still cool to pull, just your basic EXs. And we got our last pack here. Let's see what we managed to get out of this bad boy. Hopefully something halfway decent. That would be wonderful. And we'll do one to the front, and we'll flip it over, and we have a Fighting Energy this time. We have Cubone, Milcery, we have Glameow, Charjabug, Jirachi, Reshiram, we have Lapras, Slowking, we have King Clang, and on the end we have a Holo Kakarosta. So, or Caracosta, actually. I believe I pronounced that one's name wrong a lot. And we'll go ahead and take a look back at what we managed to pull. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out my YouTube channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video. That way, you know, people actually watch my regular content, not just click on the shorts, which, I don't know, it kinda, in one way it helps your content, in another way it hurts your content, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out my YouTube channel. So does leaving comments and things like that. I also have a Discord server where I try to post links every time I upload a video. That way it's easier for some people to find them, since the YouTube algorithm really likes to bury small channels, and hope nobody ever digs for them. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.